What's up, everybody? Thank you for being here tonight, and shout out to everyone watching on YouTube. I hope you're watching this fully dressed but not mid-breakdown eating cereal at 2 a.m. But hey, no judgments, that's my target audience. We've got a great show lined up full of jokes, chaos, and questionable advice. Basically everything your therapist told you to avoid. So buckle up and grab a snack and let's pretend I have my life together in the next 30 minutes. So advice. I love giving advice. I really do. Even when I have absolutely zero qualifications. So last time my friend came to me all stressed and she was like, I'm thinking of leaving my job. I don't know what to do. So I hit her with deep wisdom. And I looked at her, I was like, you know what you should do? Follow your heart. That's the best thing you should do. Like I was some kind of guru, you know? Meanwhile, I followed my heart to a 3 a.m. Taco Bell runs and the situationships that ended up in, tears. I give advice like I'm Dr. Phil, but in real life, I'm googling what happens if I put salt in sugar. Like 2 times in a week. And another friend asked, oh, should I text him or wait? I looked at her, I was like, you know what? Be mysterious. Guys like that. As if I didn't double text someone during that conversation. I'm basically that friend who is not doing great, but sounds like a TED Talk when someone else's life is on the line. That's me. But seriously, sometimes I can really give helpful advice. Especially when it's about something that might affect my life or people I care about. Yeah. And also, when people ignore your advice, you know what they're thinking? They're actually thinking, you know nothing. Which is a nice way of saying, you're stupid. Right? And for someone who doesn't want to sound stupid, I like giving advice, I get it. But I have limits. I have boundaries. I know where to stop. And here's the thing. If you ignore my advice, you better make sure you succeed. My friend, if you don't, if you fail, I will never feel sorry for you. In fact, I will celebrate your failure. Just like that. And don't come back to me and crying because I gave advice once or twice, depends on how close we are. But I might celebrate your failure, but that depends on what exactly is going on. Just like that. And you don't need a college degree to understand that. Talking about college, that brings us to our new segment, College Girls. Exciting, right? Ask a college girl. College girls will swear that they are not gold diggers, but ask their type. And they'll be like, he's gotta be at least 6'2", driving a car, and have a trust fund. I mean, a real humble trust fund. Yeah. They'll be sitting in a lecture about late stage capitalism, posting Marxist TikToks, but still somehow end up dating a guy named called Don Chadwick, whose father owns half of downtown, by the way. They're so lucky, They're so very, very lucky. They're out here with psychology degrees and FBI level investigative skills. And they're like, oh, he's driving a 2019 Audi. His dad either owns the dealership or he's hiding something. Let me check his LinkedIn or the mom's Facebook account. And there's zero there. And they'll be like, it's not about money. I just like ambitions. Well, you matched with a guy because he had a Cassia bracelet in the background of his iPhone captured mirror selfie. Well, that's not an ambition. And that's what we call brand loyalty. You get that? But I respect it, If you're going to major in communications, you might as well, communicate your way into a yate party, which is, the kind of things gotta do. That's my time, folks, and thank you for coming out tonight. And to those of you who were watching on YouTube, if you laughed, liked it, or you just needed a background noise while you are avoiding your responsibilities, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and remember, life is short. Laugh at your pain, make some bad decisions on purpose, and if anything I said tonight offended you, journal about it, because I cannot help you. Good night, and take care. And may your ex never find happiness before you do. And shout out.